So, in everything that happened yesterday, I feel like for me personally, I should blame the International Relations Minister, Mr. Roland Ramola, because he was there. When they started pulling evidence, he would have told them, wait a minute, it's not that way. Let's start checking online. He didn't even need to print out any paper. He could have just go online and start bringing out how many white people have killed black people, how white farmers have fed black people to the pigs, how many black people are not allowed to go to some areas. He was just there. I felt like he could have also gave a point. He would have also pulled out his own evidence. Because I feel like Ramaphosa was in a meeting that there was already a meeting. Yes, we might blame the president that maybe he didn't deliver how he's supposed to be, because sometimes you also understand that he's in the forefront. Maybe there's some pressure, anxiety, or he was not even in that right stage to think that, no, Trump is coming with evidence. But Minister of International Relations was sitting right there. What were you doing? Because you have your smartphone. You would have just pulled out an evidence and say, no, wait a minute, it's not there. No, it didn't end here. It didn't end with white only. Let's give you situations, many situations where black were killed in South Africa by the white farmers. Then here comes Justin Hazen. He delivered for the whites without stress. He even said it. There's no reason people like the EFF supposed to be allowed in the Union building. So immediately, Justin Hazen, what he did, he just took Malema and threw Malema in a pit of fire. He just took Justin Hazen, literally sacrificed Malema like this and the EFF. And he needed that platform. He had that platform. He used it. I've told black people, black South African, black whatever, Africans only have power to fight when there is another African involved. If this conversation were to be against Zimbabwe, against Nigeria, Ghana, whatever, Ethiopia, trust me, it could have been, everybody would have a voice. Justin Hazen delivered for the white people like the only chance he had. He made sure that he threw EFF in the fire. Justin Hazen made sure that the only opportunity he had was to put EFF on their knees, and he did it. To say those type of people were not allowed to be in Union building. Not only that, Trump says, why Malema is not arrested? What question is that? Why that guy is not arrested? He's there. He said white farmers. Do you know how many black South Africans being killed by white people every day by gun? Do you know how many? So I felt like this meeting was not, I know it was not, I know, I feel like Malema should come for himself. Malema should answer for himself. I feel like Malema should reply to Trump by himself. That's how I feel, because it felt like Malema was just being sidelined and taking all the fire and all the blame. No. White living in South Africa, the privilege they have, they can't have it in anywhere in the world. White people living in South Africa, the privilege they have, they can't find it anywhere in the world. They can't even get such privilege in America. White people living in South Africa, they cannot have that kind of privilege anywhere in the world. Wherever they go, they can't find such privilege they have. And I felt like the international relations ministers and other people who went with Ramaphosa, I don't know, I don't want to discredit you guys, but I felt like you guys needed to also pull up your, like, some evidence also, because you just kept quiet and be smiling. Why are you smiling? It's not funny. I don't like talking about politics, especially South African politics, but you know, I was irritated by watching this video. Anyway, one love, Africans. This is your time for you to open your eyes and see that nobody really care about African people. Nobody really care about African people. African people have been dying and nobody say anything, but Trump is fighting for what? He's not fighting for the fight in Africa. He's not fighting for poverty in Africa. He's fighting because there are few minority white people who stays in South Africa that they say they are being killed. So that's why he's fighting. Africa, nobody really cares about you. If you don't protect each other, forget about it. And when we talk, people say South Africans always want to make themselves look like they are more special than other African countries. So it's even difficult to talk for South Africa. But anyways, it is what it is. African leaders, you all have failed in all way. You all have failed your people. African leaders have failed their people in all way.